What's up, everybody? Sneaky Octo here. I'm trying to get the camera position right. Anyway, I'm out here at the Calamari. I'm doing a convention for the Ikkicon 2025 out here. I got my badge. Actually, last night I got my star badge out. So if you guys see me, come say hi. You know, I would love to meet some of you guys out here. Of course, this video is probably gonna go up like after the event's already over. I got a little bit of Chick-fil-A this morning. As far as like breakfast goes, and then the first thing I'm going to go to is the Itasha community Q&A, which that's supposed to be at 11, and it's like I think it's like a little bit before 10 right now, so I'm trying to hurry up and eat, and then I'm gonna get in there, and then we're gonna see how it goes. But Ikkicon 2025. So one thing I did want to highlight here is that they do have an anime lounge with manga, and they also have like these cutouts here as well. I'm trying to keep quiet because, you know, you're supposed to like come here and relax, and there's like different chairs and couches and tables and stuff to set up. So that's one thing I thought it was really cool that they had. It would have been nice if St. Japan had something like that, but the only thing that we had at St. Japan was a taco cafe as like a little setup to like relax and stuff. So I really thought this was cool that they had mango and also the chaos as well. So that was definitely one thing I definitely wanted to share with you guys and highlight. Well, I found the car show, and it's outside. It's actually outside in the elements here. I kind of, for some reason, I thought it was going to be inside the convention, but I guess they didn't have enough room for everybody. So yeah, it's all outside. And actually, I recognize this car because that car was also at St. Japan as well, and that's the Lucy car. I actually got to meet the owner. He's actually a pretty cool guy, and he's got the whole wrap of his Toyota with Lucy from Edge Runner. So, but probably going to come back out here after the community Q&A and do a little bit better as far as like getting a view of everybody. I see some cars from the Senpai squad also here as well, so that's real cool. So yeah, but it's outside. I found it. I was expecting it to be outside, but it's outside.
Japanese, but what is an Itasha to me or to you or to him is different, right? So for us, it's more of our custom-made artwork of stuff that we love, right? So for me, I have a Zero Ria's car, so I have a combination of a collab between 02, you know, the best waifu ever, everyone loves, probably outdated now, and then Ria's Grimmery. So I have a combination of both on a 370Z. As you can see here, this is Segovia. He's unfortunately not here. He was supposed to be here, so you would have been able to see this car. But as you can see, this looks really good in the picture. Has an amazing drifter, but he wrecked it. So, not too bad. It's just the front bumper needed to be replaced, and I think Will.
Yeah, he broke his wheel.
Yeah, he broke his wheel. So,
Damn.
really good picture, but drifting is expensive, and as he found out, he has to replace some parts, so that's why he's not here today. But he has Vibu, which is a VTuber. That's kind of like been a new want to say trend, but a lot of VTubers starting to come on scene. Speaking of which, we have a VTuber of our own. It's probably going to be on my next Tasha intent. But this is basically it. Do you want to?
No, it's just there's a lot of I know like one of them was asking about like wear and tear and how long a wrap lasts.
Right.
So it depends if it's like I was saying before, like if it's daily driven, if it's kept in a garage, or if you do any kind of motorsports. You know, it all just depends. It also depends on too like the sun. So if you live in like a sunnier area, the sun might start to fade it a little bit faster than if you're not. And it's just all due to like the weather and stuff too. So
Right.
I don't know too much about the snow because it doesn't snow here in Texas.
Except
But
this
I would
week.
say, I think it's not the snow, but when they
The salt.
salt the roads.
They don't salt in Alaska, but places that do salt, yeah, that probably could affect it.
Yeah. Yeah, so then we go to how to get into Tasha. So we kind of went over like what it is, and we kind of touched base a little bit, but there's probably what, 10 shops now?
I mean, if you really dive, you can find a lot more. That's just, you know, the real like known name like designer studios and stuff.
Yeah, but I will do a shameless plug. Express Skins is our partner company. That's who actually made a lot of the wraps out there. They do print and install as well as the design work. They cater to basically everyone. So no matter what your dream is or what you want, they can make it for sure. This is actually an Express Skins, wrap car. So this one is actually outside, and you can't tell on this picture, but not only is it a 3/4 wrap with the hood wrap, it also has a hollow reflective on the vinyl. So that's also like, there's so many options you can do with vinyl now. It's just all about like what you're looking for. So when we go outside, if you want to join us after this, we'll actually look at it, and the hair
And she has like I forgot what it's called in the game. No, her whip, or man, I forgot what it's called. It's called
Monowire.
There you go, monowire, right? Dude, it's been so long since I played this out. But yeah, that I believe is reflective. Her name is reflective, and it's really cool. And you can't really tell too much during the daytime,
But at
night when you're driving and it hits the certain street lights and stuff like that, it pops and it looks really good. That is like a big investment, and that's if you are looking for a certain look, and it really does look amazing.
check out some of the cars. We have 12 cars-ish.
We're supposed to have like 15. Some of them aren't here
Yeah,
currently. They will be here later. It's kind of early. You know, we have an outside showing, so it's very lenient. I don't know if you guys been to other anime conventions where the cars are inside. So typically, if they're inside, you know, they're not going to be moved at all. But outside, they're allowed to leave at the end of the day. Depending on the convention, they could leave during, you know, if they need to go get something to eat or some emergency, whatever. Typically, they can come and go. So right now, there might not be as many out there because it is a little bit early.
Yeah, and then we have a few cars. Obviously, couldn't make it because there's only a few in Dallas and Oklahoma, and they got snowed in. So,
Yeah, my car didn't make it because it broke down. So.
or this car and the other one that I said, they were supposed to be here too. They were drifting, and
He dirt dropped and broke his front bumper, so that's why
Bumper
he's not here.
yeah, a lot of
So-
bumper.
so I just got done doing all the cars. There's actually a bike back there somewhere. You can't see it from here, but there's actually a bike in there. It'll be in the video for sure. So came out, looked at all the cars, all the different designs and stuff. This man's actually trying to get his drone working, so hopefully he'll actually probably be able to fly around, get a little bit better view. So I got some time to kill. Probably gonna go check out the vendor gallery or whatever before our next panel that I'm gonna go check out. But yeah, so there's more cars that have shown up. There's some cars that have left. I'm not sure if this is gonna be all the cars. He did say during the panel that it was gonna be like between 12 and 15. So I might have to come back out here and check just to see. But yeah, all the cars are parked outside. It's actually a beautiful day and it's sunny, so at least that was at least in our favor for the most part, even though it still is a little bit chilly. He did say, which I'll make sure I'll try to put in the video, but he did say basically it's like kind of starts off depending on like what you get. Where I mean, you basically start out for like $2,000 and then of course go up to like $4,000 doing a full wrap. But definitely, you know, going back and forth, you know, the fact that, you know, it's your car, it's your character, and you put all this time and effort between like you and the artist. You know, it's definitely a lot of pride to be had, especially with these cars. And as a matter of fact, some people weren't able to show up because they got either the car kind of got a little bit damaged, either like during drifting or during some kind of like other motorsport. But even surprisingly, like with it being like wear and tear of every day, these vinyls can actually last up to like 3 to 5 years. And there's actually an adhesive that he had mentioned, like a protective adhesive from like Clean Guys, to put over to kind of make it last a little bit longer. So that was actually cool to learn about. said I wasn't gonna buy anymore, but I ended up buying a mat, which is like sticking out of my back right now. I'll show it to you guys when I get home, but it's basically, so Culture Dreamers, they basically did the panel for the Itasha Community Car Club, and so they actually have their own VTuber called Yuna. I spoke with the character. Of course I know it's a person, but obviously like it's, you know, AI generated or character generated. So that was interesting. You know, got to talk about games and stuff, so. But I doubt I get a follow. But you know, it was interesting, especially for like the first time talking to a VTuber. But yeah, so first time for everything, I guess. But like I said, I'll definitely show you guys the desk mat when I get home. I think it's going to be something really cool to put out on display.
Give it up for Michu.
Woo!
Apologies, I am a wingless albino right now and I'm having some foul malfunctions. We don't talk about that. Alright, hello.
Little do you know that I'm actually a teacher, so now I get to finally teach about something that I like.
All right.
So, Waifu University, the history of the word waifu and a couple other things I just found interesting, honestly. So, I have a question for you. Is that even a word? Is waifu a word?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a word. It's a word. It's a word. Where did it come from, though? Where the heck did it come from? It came from a specific anime called Azumanga Daioh. See that guy right there? See the guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
He's a teacher. He's has been, I don't care, gravel for the students teacher. And one day, it's a cute girls does cute things anime. One day, the cute girls doing cute things, talking about their teacher, and they're like, "Did you know that he has a wife?" And they're like, "What? He has a wife?" And they're like, "Yeah, he has a wife." And he comes up to them and he's like, "Yeah, I have a wife." And it's all in Japanese. They didn't have dubbing yet, and he pulls up a picture of his wife, and out of his wallet, and he's like, "This is my waifu." In English, so in Japanese, they say my waifu. This is my wife. This is my wife. In English. How did the word come to be? He said, "This is my waifu." That's how the word waifu came to be.
From that anime episode 15.
And so waifu is a word. It's just how Japanese people say wife. Waifu.
Waifu.
They don't have the same way of speaking.
That's great.
Also, fun fact, Japanese people absolutely love English, but they want to make it the hardest thing possible. Look up how to say allergy in Japanese. So I'm gonna ask you, who's the first waifu?
Oh my god, it's a good question. I'm gonna go Tokyo Mew Mew. That's like the first cat girl,
Is
so.
it
it's-
90s or give us a
Anything. I
Anything,
want-
yeah. What
First
think is the
waifu.
first waifu?
Okay, first waifu. Who thinks the first? Who knows the first waifu? And I'm thinking hard facts. I want hard facts.
Oh man.
I don't want you to be like,
See-
oh, that seems like the first waifu because she was the first cute girl. No, I want hard facts.
Oh, you know what? Steins Gate.
No.
No?
Continue. First waifu, fan choice.
Oh,
Who's there?
Yo, let's go!
From
Yo,
1978.
Wow.
She is a cultural icon in Japan. You will find her absolutely everywhere. She will be on Coke cans. She will be on billboards. She will be in your nearest everyday coffee shop. She is the waifu. She influenced other future female characters. She is seductive. She is sexual. She's cute. She is funny. She is bubbly. She is fun. She is a wife. That's what she is. She's super duper fun. I love her so much. She's the first to ever inspire deep, deep devotion. But that's just the fan choice. What about the modern beliefs? There are two choices. There are two choices for modern beliefs. There's the 90s Yuki Nakato, from Melancholy Party Suzumiya. She's, oh shoot, I think she's an alien, if I'm correct. And she's just super cute. I'm gonna talk a little bit in a bit about daretypes. She's a specific type of daretype, and just keep it in the back of your mind, because I might ask you what type. And the other one is from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Who doesn't love your perfect, classic tsundere? I'm not talking about Taiga, who's gonna kick you in the face every time she sees you. I'm talking about a classic, depressed. I can't put you into my heart just yet, tsundere. Asuka is right there. That's the modern beliefs. And lastly, technically, since it became the first word, since this is where the word originated from, the wife from Azumanga Daioh should be the first waifu because it literally created the word waifu, obviously. That makes sense. The first waifu. You get to choose. Technically, I'm going to say it's Blue Vader, but that's just me. So I'll ask a question. What's a waifu and what's the best girl? What's a waifu and what's the best girl? Anybody want to answer?
It's like someone who's like, you're like, oh, they're such a good girl, like they're so sweet, like they're perfect.
That's the best girl?
Like you give your waifu a ring, but your best girl you might go, have coffee.
Okay.
The best girl is the best written female character, and the waifu is the good main character.
So you see this little meme right here? You get one waifu. Getting one waifu will destroy your waifu. So little did you know that you only have one waifu and every other one of your so-called waifus is just the best girl. So think about it really, really hard. Who's your one waifu? Okay?
If you're Muslim, do you get 3 waifus?
I mean, if you're polyamorous, you get as many you want. So that's your choice. Waifu, a character you have deep emotional attachment and affection for, sometimes to the point of romantic admiration. She is usually seen as wife material. You're gonna put a ring on it, boys. Or ladies. Husbands want to be proposed to too as well. Best girl, the most beloved and standout female character in an anime, manga, or game, chosen by fans based on personality, actions, or overall charm. So let me ask you, let's think of an anime. Someone give me an anime, a well-known one, like everybody.
Overlord.
Overlord. Who is best girl in Overlord?
Oh, that's hard to do.
I know who best girl is in Overlord.
You're cosplaying that, sir.
I'm not best girl.
It might be.
She waifu.
My Albedo's waifu. I forgot her name. It's a little vampire girl.
Shoutier.
Shoutier's best girl. She's not wife material. I'm sorry. Those of you who think she is, get out of this room right now. Thank you. Okay, best girl waifu. best girl or waifu? Tell me now.
Princess Hibana from Fire Force's wife.
Heck yeah, Princess Hibana. But who's the best girl?
The cat girl one.
Oh, she's definitely she loses her panties almost every single episode. Like, come on. She can't be waifu. I'm sorry, but she can definitely be a best girl. Give me another one. Speak to me. Oh, absolutely. Waifu or best girl? Waifu, who's best girl? Ritsu, yes. I'm gonna let you know, I know almost every anime of all time. I've seen over, if you want to look at my home, I have an obsession with it. I have a literal way to log all my anime. I've seen 600 plus.
Jesus.
Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else want to tell me who their best girl or waifu is? Best girl, waifu.
Komi.
Oh, Komi can't communicate? Yeah. Who's best girl from Komi?
Komi herself.
No, but she's waifu. Who's best girl? There's difference.
What's the difference?
We just went over.
This is why you can't be late. You don't fail a pop quiz.
We're talking best girl right now?
Yeah, who's
Yes.
best girl?
I Hayasaka from Love is War.
Oh! Those are all fantastic choices.
Nazuna from Call Tonight.
Those are all fantastic choices. Come in.
Hakane from Ranma.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
We're good, thank you. Okay. So let me tell you something. Last year, some of you might already know these. I talked about dairy types last year. I talked about all the different yandere, tsundere, kudere, you name it. We got echidere, you name it. This mayudere, something for something. I got you. So I'm going to talk about a few of them, and then we're going to continue on. Because people who weren't in my class last year got to get caught up. Come on. All right, dairy categories. Dairy refers to an archetype given to a different character. They used to be only 4 waifus. Recently, you've been seeing more men in anime pick up these dairy types, such as Bakugo from Boku Hero Academia. He's a tsundere. I'm sorry. So let's get to it. First thing, tsundere. They are harsh and cold on the outside, but sweet and soft on the inside. Now let me ask you the difference between classic and modern. Those of you who were here last year, do you remember the difference between classic and modern tsunderes? Anybody remember? Anybody want to take a guess between the classic and modern tsunderes? It's like when you're in a math class and they're like, what is 2x plus 5? And you're like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Classic is stuff like Asuka. It's very internal. They're going to be very internally distraught with themselves, and they're not going to be able to release and feel emotion towards you without a certain specific connection. Modern ones will just kick you in the face every single episode. That's the difference between the two. One is deep, one is not. Okay, let's continue on. We have yanderes. These are my favorites. Finally possessive over their love interest. Can somebody give me an example of a yandere character?
Toga Himiko from My Hero.
All right.
Uni.
Beauty. Anybody else?
Eris Grey Rat.
Toga. I haven't. I'm shocked that no one said my character yet.
Albedo.
No, Albedo, but there's also Gasayuno. I love the death out of her.
Would Shaltier also count then?
Shaltier.
No, not necessary. Not technically.
So she sometimes has tendencies, but not fully. There's actually a category for that where you have tendencies, but you're not fully violent. I just don't know what it's called. But there is one.
Eris Grey Rat.
Oh, yes.
Good choice.
Okay, what's the next one? Kudere, calm, collected on the outside, never panics, true emotions hidden behind a wall. So give me an example of a kudere.
Yumila.
Ray's the absolute definition of one.
Kaguya season 1.
Ice cold Kaguya, absolutely, ice cream Kaguya. You can also think of Ice Queen Kaguya-face in the manga, but we don't talk about that because that's when it became garbage. So we also have dandere. Now people get kudere and dandere mixed up. Danderes are shy and quiet and timid, but they're also very secluded. They can become sweet when around the right person. I have a perfect imagination of who my perfect dandere is. Is anybody gonna practically say it? Give me an example of a dandere. I'm sorry? Komi is a dandere, yes. But barely, because when she's, the only reason is because she has her anxiety issue, but when she doesn't have her anxiety issue, she's no longer a dandere. And we have another example of a dandere character.
Mari from Overlord.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Hey.
Anybody else? Sawako? Hinata from Naruto, that's the one I was waiting for. She is the perfect definition of a dandere character. I threw in one extra one. This is a very important one. Dere. What? That's a word? Absolutely. It means energetic, sweet, and they openly express everything they feel. Who wants to give an example of a dere?
Fenris.
Okay.
Fenris. Come on.
Marin. Who else?
Marin.
Somebody said 02 from the back.
02. Yeah, I can see 02. Definitely, she's probably two types of dere, but I don't see which one. Let's continue. So who knows this video game? Alright, this game contains 4 girls, each with a very unique and very stereotypical personality. So pop quiz. We have Monica. What dere is she? Yes, you can be more than one, so what's the other one?
Dandere. Dere.
She is neither of those. She is Kamidere and Himedere. That means she is God.
Yes, go.
Then she is princess. She is a god and she is princess. She is not a yandere because she's not violent towards you. I'm sorry. But she has a god complex. So she is god and she is princess. What about Yuri?
Yandere, Dandere.
Absolutely, she's a yandere. Perfect. Wow.
There you go.
Now this one's gonna be hard because I didn't talk about it. Obviously, one of them is very obvious because I did talk about it, but I talked about the other one last year, so I bet nobody remembers. Okay, what type of dere is Sayuri?
Tsundere.
What? That's a lot of words at once. Dere is correct. The other one is Utsudere.
Today.
Means she is very depressed unless she's around the person she loves. Which is the truth!
Yeah.
No.
And last one, I'll give you a hint, she only has one. What is not? Tsundere! Correctamundo. Doki Doki Literature Club is the perfect example of stereotypes. Very stereotypical. Got all of them. So, I love fighting games.
Let's go.
I love fighting games. So we're gonna start with my favorite fighting game, King of Fighters. So who's the waifu of King of Fighters? Well, it's my Shiranui. I'm sorry. I have other favorites, I know, but everybody knows that my Shiranui is the best waifu in King of Fighters. My Shiranui is confident, charismatic. She's a kunoichi. She's a ninja. She's known for her fiery passion and playful charm. And she has so much loyalty for the person she loves. Did you know that in the older games, there's an opening. If someone plays Mai and someone plays Andy, every single video game, she will do something different, trying to win him over. And then when they finally get together, she does a ninja tactic where she does a little shadow jutsu and pretends she had a baby. And he's like, ah! Freaking the hell out. And then it turns into a log. And then he's like, what the heck? And she's just like, oh my gosh, it's okay. I just want to have children with you. It's okay. So yeah, we got my Shiranui.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna let you know she is known to have the biggest physique in King of Fighters.
And hence why she's not in Smash Bros.
Okay. Next one, Street Fighter. We got two. We got
Kimmy, let's go.
We got Cammy and we got Chun-Li. They are the most iconic Street Fighter characters. Chun-Li is known for her justice-driven strength, and Cammy is known for her fierce combat skills and her complex background. We got Chun-Li and Cammy. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cakes.
I want to let you know if you've not played the new Street Fighter yet, I want to give you 2 words: jiggle physics.
It's there.
What class is that? How do we sign up for that?
Last one, we're going to talk about Guilty Gear, the #1 anime fighting game. Ino, we're going to talk about Ino. Ino is a seductive and unpredictable witch from Guilty Gear. She wields time-bending magic, and she does rock and roll. Like, she's a witch. She does rock music. She wears the color red. She's beautiful. Like, who doesn't like Ino? Also, she is actually one of the top fighters from Guilty Gear. So if you want to actually do really good, you should play her. She's also really hard, though. So, it's a give or take. So yeah, fighting games. I absolutely love fighting games. But honestly, I want to tell you something. I love King from King of Fighters, but no one talks about her.
Who do you marry in Smash Bros?
Who am I married in Smash Bros?
Main.
Main? Peach.
Peach.
Woo!
Smash Bros.
Yeah, I mean Peach. And Splatoon Kid.
Oh, yeah, Squid Kid's good.
Interesting.
Pretty good.
Now talk to me.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Who's your waifu? These are mine.
Don't be scared.
Anime Figures 101, which is just a open guide. Honestly, the goal of this panel is really to be more of just a discussion of like what do y'all get for figures, or what do y'all think about, or like, have you been to this site, have you ordered from this site, kind of like a community helps the community type of thing, and that's more or less what it is. Have y'all heard about the recent problems on the Good Smile Company's website?
No.
So, Good Smile Company is the not the manufacturer, but more of like the parent company for Figmas, Nindroids, freezing 1/8 scale statues, the Bunny Girl statues, a lot of really top quality, and I use that term loosely because it's been kind of going places lately. But they also are the website for them. You can buy the stuff straight from them. They were compromised in the last few months. If you order from them during winter, like around November, December, please check your cards, please check your credit statements, please make sure you have not lost money. They have been compromised. And as far as I could tell, they have not said a word on it. They may have, I may have not heard about it, but they have not said a word on it. And it doesn't help any that it happened during the winter sale, where they put a lot of their big properties on discount. So, just a word of warning, be careful ordering from Good Smile until, do some research, make sure that they're not compromised anymore, because that's pretty scary. And then also, I have noticed that Good Smile has been very picky about PayPal, if you use PayPal. I don't know what they're doing over there. They've been very, I want to say it's for pre-orders. If you try to pre-order, you can't pay in PayPal anymore. It has to be through your card directly. So just be a little careful using Good Smile Company directly. Thankfully, you can order almost everything from other websites, even their exclusives. I believe you can get their exclusives through AmiAmi. So at the end of the day, you may not really need Type, USA Gundam Store, and Gundam Planet. They're all Gundam the name websites that sell anime stuff. Just like any anime stuff, but they're all Gundam named websites. And I bring them up because they actually do have some good deals at times. They'll have discounts.
Yeah, they do.
But because they're Gundam website, you don't think they would have that stuff. So it's just something to check out. They've all started this little fun thing. You get a free sticker if they repurchase, so that's pretty cool. They're good. Let's see, on my notes here, the sales, they do have sales constantly for the most part, between 15 and 20%. Planet and USA do have a point system. So the more you buy, the more points you build up, and the more discounts you can get. New Type and Gundam Planet have free shipping at $200. USA Gundam Store has a bargain type shipping where you can, if you buy certain products, you get free shipping. So it's kind of weird, but they do say they have a price match guarantee where you have to email them and tell them.
Like, hey, I see, like, there's a store here that has it at a certain point and you have it higher than what another competitor might be selling, right? Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's USA Gundam Store.
With obviously online stores being like absorbed in, is it just better to really just shop for a possible figurine at your local anime shop?
Okay, at the end of the day, I will always say I prefer local. I really do. Actually, don't you shop local a lot of places?
Yeah, if I can shop local and support local shops, then I absolutely will. Sometimes their variety is not always the best, but if I'm looking for something specific and they happen to have it, then I'd rather purchase it there.
See, that's the good thing is it's a surprise. It shows up and you're like, oh yeah.
It's a fantastic surprise, but then
But then you pay for it.
Yep.
I've never had that issue with them.
Well, lucky for you.
I never had that problem with them.
Yeah, every time I bought something, I'm like, oh yeah, this was a pre-order from 6 months ago.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, exactly that.
no, the only issues I've had with them are they're awful with their pre-orders. Those are Transformer I ordered 4 years ago, and it's still not in stock. It's still not
That's the
pre-ordered.
other thing too, is they'll put pre-orders of things that are like, hey, this is going to come out, but they won't tell you what date it is. So you pre-order it, and they're like, we'll get to it when they come out.
Well, see, here's the thing. It came out 4 years ago, and every other vendor.
You still get it?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had to buy it off of eBay.
Have you contacted them?
I'm like, yeah, no, it ain't. I'm done with this. Yeah, no, I stopped pre-ordering from them for that. That's like, I will say too, their pre-orders, you had, depending on how much it costs, you do have to put down a down payment.
Yeah.
Which I'm not, I get that, but at the same time, I hate that.
Yeah. Well, it's not some certain discounts.
The term they use just in commerce, and the thing is, what Japanese people consider junk is not what we consider junk. As in, they have higher standards. So,
In the Gunpla, in the Gundam community, they love it because used for them is the box was opened and closed. It is used. Everything's still sealed. Nothing has been touched. But because the box was opened and closed, it's used. And they love that. The Gunpla community loves that.
You're kidding.
I'm guilty as charged.
Bundles can be good, just in general.
Wait,
so-
that's really a thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
What the
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Pre-orders, sometimes some sites offer pre-order discounts, so definitely check those out. Sometimes you can win stuff for free through contests. Definitely check that out too. Resources, YouTube reviews, community groups, review sites. No one in particular, just poke around and see what you can find.
What's good, Octoline? So I'm here back at home, trying to somewhat finish the video out. And as always, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys everything that I pretty much got from Ikkicon. So of course I got the hat. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that I also got the shirt as well. It's currently in the laundry basket, so now I'll be able to share it, or at least show for now. So
course, I got my lanyard. And of course, there's my badge, which I did put my name on for people to be able to find me. However, I didn't see any of y'all, so maybe y'all weren't able to make it. I am planning to come to San Japan at the end of August of this year, so hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Express Skins, got myself a little clip. It says Waifu Hunters on it, or Waifu is apparently the correct pronunciation. Waifu Hunters. Put the light a little bit. There we go. Get a little focus up on there. This Pokemon Trainer sticker. I got a Rebecca sticker. Another Rebecca sticker. I gotta show Rebecca some love because again, everyone shows Lucy love, but Rebecca doesn't get any love. Got me a Cammy sticker, and then this sticker was being discounted, and this sticker of Jury also is being discounted because they don't even make these anymore. So since both of these were being discontinued, I got it for only $2 each. So that was awesome. This particular mouse pad, I'm starting to collect mouse pads. I mean, I use them for like different spots on my desk here, and then of course swapping them out. But I don't know. I might have an issue growing rather. So let's see if I can get this completely. Might not be able to get it completely on the screen, but there we go. So that's of course her. Express Skins in the background, and then of course we got the got no swimming back there, and then caution. So Cultured Dreamers was doing the Itasha car community Q&A, and so I ended up, of course, going and seeing all the different cars as you guys saw earlier in the video, and they actually came up with their own VTuber. Well, this is actually one of 3 VTubers that they came up with. Unit here. So I went ahead and got a mouse pad of her. And it's got her name down there on the bottom. There we go. See, I can see that. Is from Nerd Time, which I didn't know that they were actually in. I didn't know he was particularly in Kyle, Texas. I just came across his booth, particularly in the vendor gallery. So again, I gave him a shout out on Blue Sky and Threads, and I also gave him a shout out on Instagram as well. If you guys get a chance, definitely go check out his shop. This awesome bag from him, and I did post it on Instagram, but I didn't want to go ahead and show it here in the video. So this bag is freaking huge, as you can tell. Definitely able to carry a lot of stuff, and obviously because of the cherry blossom trees in the background there. So with this particular bag, I got 5 free things. I got a pair of socks. I don't have that out right now because that does need to be put in the wash. But I did get wooden chopsticks. These are actually wood. These chopsticks are actually made of wood, and it's like a blue type flower design on the top. So very with the bag as well, and it's got like two peacocks on there. So when you get hot, you gotta fan. Gotta cool off. Like Mount Fuji, and then the car in the front. Definitely one of the cool magnets that he had there. So, so this was definitely the one I chose. Because I had gotten the Star Pass, they ended up giving me this poster here. Which this is like the mascot or character of Ikkicon. So, and then of course I got this hat. But yeah. So Ikkicon, it was all right. The reason why I say it was all right is because fortunately there wasn't really too many panels I wanted to go and explore. I think in total I only went to like 4 panels. And I have to say with San Japan there was definitely a lot more stuff to go to. But yeah, So this has been my experience with Ikkicon. Let me know what your experience was if you did happen to go to Ikkicon. And then also let me know maybe some things that you enjoyed about this video and maybe what you hoping to look forward to in any upcoming conventions that I happen to go to. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one.